Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Spoiler here. Today, I'm going to bring you guys episode 1 of Storytime. Well, I'm not going to call it episode 1, but Storytime. I don't know when I'm going to have these, but whenever I have an interesting story, which I do today, and a lot more stories. So, today's story, don't really mind the gameplay that much. It's probably going to be bad, most likely. Sorry, not very good at Battlefield. So, what's going to happen today is basically I'm going to be telling a story of what happened my Saturday night last weekend. Now, I know I haven't been posting in a while, and I am very sorry about that. I've just been very busy with baseball, that's the sport I play, and school-wise, and everything else happening. So, what I did Saturday night was, we had our opening, game for baseball. So after the game, everyone thought, yo, we should go out and hang out. So we all decided to play some soccer at this little field, this indoor field that is basically indoor soccer, which if you haven't seen it, it is probably the size of like a mini bed, no, like a big bedroom, mini bedroom, I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, so we got the whole baseball team basically going. Some guys didn't go. Other than that, everyone went. Everyone goes FIFA. That's what we call it. So, when we were playing in the first 5 minutes, I get a shot to the face by a soccer ball. I'm goalie here. I played goalie for 10 years. So I was ready for this. I was like, let's go. I haven't played soccer in like 3 years. But first things first, probably one of the first shots I took, I got nailed in the face. Now, it hurt, but I didn't think it was that bad. So the whole time I kept on playing and playing the whole game. I saved so many. I think I got about 40 saves that game, which was epic. Oh crap. But anyway, so that whole night we were just playing soccer. It ended about 7 o'clock, and after that, me and my friends decided to go out. Not knowing, my nose was broken. Not even close to knowing. I didn't feel any pain, no blood, no nothing. So I was just like, alright, I'm fine. Bleed nose. That's it. So our Saturday night, we took about 4 friends. Out. The one was the driver, of course. He drove us around basically all of Miami, where I live. All of Miami. We were in the car for about 4 hours straight. Just in the car. What we were intentionally doing is we were looking for a place to play soccer at night, and there were no places to play during the night because there's no lights, which is very stupid. So that whole time we were looking for a place to play. As that was going on, we found a place to play, and they closed down right as we got there, and we saw this girl just sitting there on her phone. And my friend was riding shotgun, and he's like, yo, and we all dared him to go get her number as a joke. So he tried to get the girl's number. She laughed. She said no, which was the most hilarious thing. We took his front seat. So when he went up to the girl again, he goes, hey, I need your number because I lost my front seat privileges. And she started laughing. She got the number. We called it right as we got in the car, just to see if it's a real number. It was a real number. She answered and everything. So as we were driving around, we went back to my friend's house to get a soccer ball. And we decided to call her. It turned out she disconnected her phone. She literally disconnected it, which was the most hilarious thing I've ever heard. She literally disconnected it. We tried calling it from our phones. It just said this phone has been disconnected. So we were all laughing. It was great. But and then my friend didn't have the soccer ball. So we had to go to Sports Authority, which was about an hour away. So we went to Sports Authority. We bought a soccer ball. We bought gum. We bought drinks, I think. Yeah, we bought drinks and everything. And we were still trying to look for a place to play soccer. And then we decided to go to this park that had little light left. We played there for 20 minutes. We kicked the ball around. There were no nets. So Later, after that, when the park shut down, they kicked us out. They were like, get out of here, kids, stupid kids. I don't know why. But, like, I mean, it's a park. We're allowed to be there whenever we want, right? So, we were all still there. We were kicking the ball around, and then they finally kicked us out where, like, we were about to, like, yell at us, call the cops and all that. Not getting out. So, we all didn't know what to do. We were all about to go home. My friend offered to go to the golf range. I was like, wait, hold up, what? We're like, what? I've never been to the golf range in like so long. So I had no idea. I never even thought about it. So we're like, you know what? Let's just stay out. It was about 11:30. We decided to stay out. We went to the golf range. It was the most... We literally almost got kicked out because my friend, who can't hit a golf ball, kept on hitting it over the net into the streets, almost hitting like maybe 6 cars. It was hilarious. They gave us a mini lesson. They gave us a lesson on how to like hit a golf ball, and that was terrible. So we just continued playing. We hit, I think, like 4 rounds until we finally left. We went over to my friend's house. And this kid's like rich. Like I went into his room. I thought it was a drawer full of clothes. Turned out to be a drawer full of Gatorade, water, everything you can imagine. It was great. So he has like a 70-inch TV. He has surround sound. He has a bar. He has a pool, ping pong table, pool table. Oh my god. So after all that, we all decided to go home. Now, that was my whole Saturday night. With a broken nose. Everything with a broken nose, not feeling any pain, nothing. So as that was going on, the next morning, well, I got home about 2:30. The next morning I woke up. I was like, ow, my nose hurts. I'm like, okay, so let me check it out. I got hit yesterday, it could be bruised. My nose was completely crooked. Yeah. It was completely crooked, and it was really funny. Everyone was laughing. My mom even laughed, which, that was funny. So, I knew it was broken from the start, and my mom's like, oh no, let's take you to the hospital, let's take you to the hospital. So we went to the hospital. I think I waited about 6 hours just to get in there. 6 hours ended up. You get in there, they start asking us, have you been out of the States, the United States, in like, have you been out of the United States in the past 3 months? And I was like, no. Asking me all these questions. And they're like, okay, we're going to take a look at your nose. I was like, weren't you supposed to do that from like the start? So then he was like, yeah, we need some x-rays. She was like, how long is that going to be? 10 minutes. Turned out to be an hour. You know, no biggie, right? So, get the x-rays. It's broken. Doctor comes in. To be exact, it's called a deviated septum. Now, I'm sure a lot of you people have heard of it. It's where your nose, like your oxygen, I guess you could say, is kind of not running fluidly or whatever. So, as you can tell right now, I sound sick as anything could be, but like, literally, I don't have enough oxygen, I guess you could say. I don't have enough oxygen going through my nose. It's kind of hard to breathe. But I'm all good. So I have to go to this like special doctors to get like to see if it's like actually deviated, and it requires surgery. Now, as any other person would be, I searched up my surgery. I searched up what would happen, and yeah, I'm just kidding. Not many people do that, but I did it. And hey, look, I'm promoted. And I guess you could say it wasn't very smart. I won't tell you guys just in case like you guys get grossed out or something, but like it's bad. So I didn't get nervous or anything because like I never had surgery before, but it's definitely something that's gonna change, but it's gonna feel really good. So this whole night, I'm not knowing I have a deviated septum, still playing soccer for like another 2 hours, and I have a deviated septum, which will kill me. Ow. So, that was my Saturday. having a deviated septum. It was great, fun. So now I gotta go to the doctor's on like December. I mean not December. I gotta go to the doctor's like February 28th or something, and see if I require surgery. And obviously I require surgery, so there's really no point in going there. But you know, everyone's gonna make sure. Everyone's freaking out. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I literally got laughed at when I went to school by the baseball team, which was hilarious. But other than that, it was all great, fun night. Everyone had a good time making, playing soccer. So, hope you guys enjoyed that story. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to continue story time. Well, yeah, I'm gonna call it story time. Forget it. Might as well. So, I'll just call it story time for now on. I'm just gonna, hold on. I'll just call it story time for now on, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else to call it. But leave a comment below if you guys actually do like this series that I'm gonna start. I do have many stories where I'm at right now, where I live, and they're very interesting stories, and maybe you guys want to hear them. So, like I said, completely forget the gameplay in the background. This Battlefield game has been lagging like crazy for me. I don't know why, but it just has. So I'm doing not so good, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe for more. See ya.